guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little overview of some of the gift sets e.l.f. has recently come out with for the holidays. I have 4 of them for you here today. A lot of you will know and have probably watched some of the reviews that I've done both here and on the blog of, I would say, mid to high-end holiday collections that recently came out, but there are some that are more affordable, and so e.l.f. actually sent these over to me kind of out of the blue, but I thought what a better time to go into them, show you how they work, give you my honest opinion and all that good stuff of these than now. And we're all looking for gifts at different price points. So let's get into it, and then don't forget, stay tuned to the end of the video for a little special surprise. So the first set that I want to talk about is the eyes. I'm probably going to go in the order in which I applied them. This is the Perfect Eyes set, and in it comes an eyeshadow palette that contains 9 shadows, nearly all of which are shimmery. There are 2 exceptions that are matte. One is a matte cream shade, perfect for inner corner highlight, and the other is a dark, deep matte chocolate brown shade that I like to use to deepen my outer corner. It's in my outer corner today, as well as my brows. I used it as a brow filler powder, which is a great multitasker. The rest are these nice shimmery shades. It's actually sneakily similar to the Naked palette, so naturally it's going to flatter a lot of different skin tones, and I was shocked to find that the color payoff is pretty good with these, even without a primer. With a primer, of course, I'm wearing one right now. You can amp these up, especially the darker colors, a little bit to create more of a smoky eye. And then also included in this set is the mascara. This is the lengthening and defining mascara. I've talked about this before on the channel. It's not my favorite mascara. I personally tend to want more volume out of my lashes. I have the length naturally, which is lucky, so I don't look for lengthening so much. However, the video that I talked about, and I forget which video it was, but the video that I talked about this in, there were a lot of people in the comment section that said they absolutely love this mascara. So it's obviously going to vary from person to person and your lash needs. Personally not my favorite, but a lot of people do love it. And then there is a brightening eyeliner pencil in the shade Black in this kit. By the way, everything we're about to talk about I am wearing right now and have created multiple looks using. And then the other thing that comes in this set is a brightening eyeliner pencil in the shade Black. This was not my favorite product in this set. It definitely took a little bit of warming up on the back of my hand. Otherwise, it kind of pulled at my upper lash line, and I didn't really dare use it on my waterline because it is such a dry sort of formula. But in terms of having something that completes this set, it's not a bad addition to have. Overall, I would say the eyeshadow palette is the star. And what's funny is I have been purchasing e.l.f. products since way back in the day, probably some of my first beauty products ever. And it's so interesting to see how their eyeshadow formula has changed, how much better the eyeshadow is now. This is definitely one of my favorite palettes that I've tried from them among the baked eyeshadows, which I've also talked about before on this channel. So it's nice to see that they do have some great quality products. Moving on to another set. This is the star set or product as far as I'm concerned. It is the Cheeky Glow palette, and it probably looks very familiar. There are a few of these out there from brands like Sleek has one, and it's very similar to a limited edition one NARS has out. As you can see, it includes a bronzer, a matte bronzer by the way, a peachy pink with a gold shimmer, kind of the signature NARS Orgasm shade, and then a beautiful pearlescent highlighter. I'm wearing all 3 on my cheeks today, and I am so impressed with the color payoff, the consistency, the lasting power, and how well they applied. They blend really nicely into each other. I'm really happy to see they came out with a trio like this because while yes, there are a few very similar out there, they do it just as well, but much more affordably. Fantastic. And then this set actually also comes with an angled blush brush. It is not, it's one of the essential, or it feels like it's from the essential collection. So it is definitely a little bit coarser. I used it to apply these products today. So obviously it does an effective job. It's not the softest brush you will ever come across, but it definitely gets the job done, and to have them together is kind of like an all-in-one face set that you can take these 2 on the go and have a complete bronzer, blush, highlight, and I think it's going to be flattering to most. The one exception is going to be the bronzer. While it is buildable, I definitely think it's going to suit not necessarily fair, but light to medium, even a little bit of medium deep, you could build it up, but the two extremes, fair and very deep, won't really be satisfied, I don't think, by this bronzer. So that's the one downside. I'm not sure if they have more shades available of this trio. I will let you know in the info bar below or in an annotation here somewhere, but in general, probably my favorite product of the holiday sets that I've tried from e.l.f. Next up are lips. This is called the full lip set. It includes a lip liner, a lipstick, and one of the matte lip colors. I've tried my fair share of each of these lip products. I am no stranger to any of them. I think I own multiple shades of each, and they're pretty standard. The lip liner, it goes on very nicely. It doesn't pull too much of the lips, and it lasts for a fair amount of time, especially when worn under the lipstick. When I wore these two together when I was first trying them out, I got super long wear out of them, like 3 to 4 hours worth before I started really eating, but it lasted through a couple cups of coffee, sips of water here and there. They were very durable, so I was very impressed with that. But the product that I am most impressed with is one that I had tried probably when they first came out, and it is the matte lip color. This is a beautiful red that is perfect for the holidays. I think it's gonna flatter a lot of skin tones, but when I put it on, I was shocked at how smooth and creamy it was. When I first tried these, I still love them, but there was definitely a drier formula, and they didn't necessarily flatter dry lips. You really had to work with it and make sure it was well blended in, and if you had flaky lips, forget about it. It would emphasize every little flake you had. Not so much with this new formula. It is super smooth, it really glides on, and yet it does give you that matte finish. I think I'm probably gonna have a picture here that I'll flash up if I haven't already of me wearing it. I'm gonna be wearing it in a video coming up soon if it's not already up. Bottom line is, very impressed with this formula. I'm kind of compelled to go out and buy more from this collection because they are so much improved. And as far as the set goes, I do have to say this is a pretty nice set for the holidays. All of these are some hue of red, so it's very festive, and I just can't get over how impressed I am with that matte lip cream. But beyond that, it is a great set overall. And last are the lashes. I think they do a set like this every year. This is just called lashes. You can see it is a 3-in-1 set, and then you also get a tiny eyelash glue here. I prefer using other eyelash glue, it's not my favorite, but the lashes themselves are not bad. I am wearing one pair obviously right now. The other I wore yesterday and then I lost a lash, so unfortunately they are not here for you to see right now. But in general, I have to say that their lash bands have gotten better. Well, I think it's a combination of a few things. Back when I first tried their lashes, they were not my cup of tea because I have sensitive lids, and so the thicker lash band would kind of sit uncomfortably on there and make my eyes water like crazy, which in conjunction with lash glue just didn't fly. So I steered clear of these for a while, but now that I've come back to them, it seems like, one, my eyes have gotten better, they tolerate lashes, and two, the lash bands are a little bit thinner and they're less rigid. Together, I found that these made for some nice comfy lashes, and for as affordable as they are, they're not at all shiny. They don't have that kind of fake sheen to them where you can really tell you're wearing false lashes, and given the two sets that I've worn, these seem like lashes that are going to be good for the person that wants to amp up their natural lashes beyond the point that a mascara can, but they don't want that, hey, look at me, I'm wearing fake lashes look about them. That's really this happy medium that I think these reach. So those are my thoughts on all of the e.l.f. gift sets, at least those that I've had a chance to try. And now on to the surprise. When they sent me those sets, they also sent me one of each of them wrapped in this unbelievably sparkly gift wrapping paper, saying that just as a little gift to give to whoever I wanted to, and I want to give it to you. So for details on how to win one of each of the sets I just talked about, please check a link in the info bar below. All the information you need will be there. It'll take you to a blog post where you can then enter in a Rafflecopter widget, because I find that's the easiest, most effective way to host a giveaway. Beyond that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!